Welcome to Infinity Learn Neat by Sri Chaitanya. So today we will be studying menstrual cycle in the most interesting way possible. I know menstrual cycle is that topic which you all find little complicated, but trust me, today when you are going to study this with the most amazing animation, you will find it very easy and definitely you will be able to solve all the questions related to the topic. So let's get started. Alright, so here on the screen you can see the diagrammatic representation of the internal structures of female reproductive system, right? Over here you can see the uterus where the embryonic development takes place. Then you have the ovary over here from where the gamete releases, and then a ligament which is attached to the ovary along with the fallopian tubes, right? Now, over here in the cross section of the female reproductive tract, you can see the ovary from where the secondary oocyte will be released, and then it goes to the ampullary region of the fallopian tubes. Yes, because that's where the fertilization takes place. Then you can see the vagina where the copulatory organ, which is the penis, that enters the female body, and then the sperm goes up till the uterus by crossing the cervix over here. And the sperm also has to reach the ampullary region because simultaneously both the gametes has to be present in order to get the fertilization done, right? Then over here you can see a white thick lining of the uterus that is known as the endometrium, which is the lining that sheds away during the menstrual cycle. Now, here we can see exactly what happens in the menstrual cycle. So, over here you can clearly see that the secondary oocyte is released from the ovary, and when the secondary oocyte is released from the ovary, it is going to travel up till the ampullary region of the fallopian tube, right? And it's going to wait there for the sperm to fuse. Suppose if the fusion does not take place, then what happens? Then the thick lining of the endometrium will shed away along with the secondary oocyte, and it will come out in the form of blood, which we call as menstruation. And once the menstruation is completed, again the proliferation or thickening of the endometrium of the uterus will take place. And that is how the same events keep repeating every month, and that's when we call it menstrual cycle. Alright, so I am pretty sure कि इतना amazing animation देख के आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझ आ गया होगा that how exactly the menstrual cycle works, right? So now let's relate that interesting animation with this particular NCERT diagram over here. Now you can clearly see this, we have discussed earlier as well कि दो तरीके के phases होते हैं when it comes to menstrual cycle. आपके कुछ events होते हैं uterus के अंदर, right? And आपके कुछ events होते हैं ovary के अंदर. So the menses, the bleeding phase, the menstrual phase that you saw, it is happening in the uterus, right? And that is why we call the first phase as bleeding phase or the menstrual phase, correct? And the second phase, जैसे ही आपकी endometrium की lining shed हो जाती है, the bleeding phase ends, आपने जैसे animation में भी देखा, again the endometrium lining starts forming, मतलब proliferation होने लगता है. So that is why we call the second phase as the proliferative phase when it comes to uterus. At the same time, simultaneously, ovary में क्या हो रहा है? Ovary में आपके follicles का formation हो रहा है. Primary, secondary, tertiary and ultimately Graafian follicle. So that is why in the ovary, the phase that is taking place during this time, this is known as follicular phase, right? And जैसे कि आपने स्टार्टिंग में देखा था, जब ओवरी से सेकेंडरी oocyte रिलीज होता है तो वो सेकेंडरी oocyte रिलीज होता है on the day of ovulation. Here you can clearly see that secondary oocyte is releasing from the Graafian follicle, and that is why we call it ovulation. And once the ovulation is done and the remaining part of the Graafian follicle except the secondary oocyte, that forms another structure which is known as your corpus luteum, and that is why the corpus luteum wala phase over here is known as luteal phase. And the corpus luteum over here secretes the progesterone hormone, which is responsible for maintaining the endometrium lining of the uterus, and hence it is known as the pregnancy hormone as well. So the phase in the uterus is considered as your secretory phase, right? So I hope that now the menstrual cycle is completely clear to you. and I'm pretty sure that you will be able to answer all the questions related to menstrual cycle. So let's check that. Here we have one very interesting question. You have to tell me that menstrual flow occurs due to the lack of. You have 4 options given: oxytocin, vasopressin, progesterone and FSH. I'm pretty sure that all of you definitely know the answer. Yes, absolutely correct. The correct answer over here, it would be progesterone. Progesterone is the hormone. If the progesterone hormone lacks, then only the menstrual flow will take place, because progesterone is the hormone responsible for the endometrium lining of the uterus, and that is how it is maintaining the pregnancy as well, right? So I hope that you found this video interesting, and if this video was anywhere helpful to you, please do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel along with hitting the bell icon so that you do not miss any interesting and amazing content that's been uploaded on the channel, because it's really important to learn but along with having some fun.